Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. Your host, Laws in the building. We here. It's me. It's Aaron. We rocking out. You already know. Hey, yeah. Can I wear the old gear and not be offensive now? It's funny how winning works, dog. Winning just take everything out. Mavericks don't care about nothing no more after you win, Aaron.
Do you get to wear the gear after your prediction before the game last episode? Or do we
I
gotta get you
do.
some baby blue to wear?
Hey, listen, dog. It's a little reverse magic tactic I got. Hey, you just, you just don't get hyped. Look. This is the thing. I'm on a chat. Shout out my man, Chris Raphael. It's like a little backdoor because Raphael he a Bills fan, so he always following his Bills, and then the Commander. So he sent us a text like maybe like a week and a half ago. He was like, "Man, congratulations!" I think after we beat the Bucks. He was like, "Yeah, congratulations, man. Y'all got a future." Woo, woo, woo. So we on the joint chatting back and forth. The Bama Chris done jumped out the window now. I see what you mean. He like, yeah, we about to smash the Eagles. They sorry. They ain't got no heart. I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. Bama's too hype, dog. Bama's is too hype, bro. I know we went to go watch the Lions joint. First of all, everything you predicted came true, Aaron. Not Negro Damas. That's what they
No,
everything you
football's so
said was
simple,
gonna
though.
come true, dog. You said that the defense is 450 bait. If they score 30, we good money. You said that they was gonna have trouble. Jared Goff didn't really pose no real threat. They ain't nobody. And sure enough, that's what the outcome was, dog. They job like handled them. I mean, I knew the offense and Jayden would be respectable. Given that the Lions didn't really have a significant threat, but dog,
The,
that horn kept going off in the spot we was in the sports social joint. Uh, I was like, dog, these Babs scored again. I'm in the bathroom, Babs. Yeah, I'm like, oh, bro, we did something else.
though, I think the key, and it's what we haven't seen all season, and it's part of the reason they started slow in the beginning of the season, and in
Mhm.
different games they've started slow, where they try to like. There's this image I think of winning football or Redskin football that people want to live up to and
Oh yeah.
force running the ball. Like you don't have that kind of O line or running back to where you can lean on the run to be like the
Mhm.
emphasis to start scoring. Like the first three games of the plays of the game was passing plays, and we looked at each other. We was like, they saw the same stuff we said, and these Bama's serious about trying to get a W. And I think that was the key. The game plan was
Yeah.
immaculate. I didn't love every decision and every play call,
Mhm.
but the game plan, you could tell,
Yeah.
you
The
know, like
scheme.
the scheme, the
Oh,
plan was the right
yeah.
plan.
The plan was the right plan.
Put it in
Then,
Jaden's hands.
and the thing is, this is another thing people don't realize. When you had a right scheme and the right plan, you get those plays where like everything worked perfect. Like the screen to Terry McLaurin, dog, like what they were running versus what they threw the screen, like it's
Right,
because you
right.
schemed it up right. So you have these opportunities for these big explosive plays because you schemed the joint up right. Yeah, dog. Hey, it's it's a beautiful feeling. I want everybody to just enjoy this, dog. I was 8 years old the last time I could even enjoy it. And then at 8, you can't even really, you
You
don't
don't know
really
what's
know
going
what's
on.
going on, dog. You don't know the difference between the birds and the bees. You don't know nothing, dog. You just a kid. All I cared about was playing basketball outside, and you really couldn't embrace it. Dog, this is just so refreshing, bro. All I've heard my entire career as a Commanders fan is if we just in the off season, they need to just try to get. If we get this back, yeah. If they get if they get, we need a new coach. If we get a new owner and a new coach, like we beyond that now. Now hey, bro, and I want they gotta win. They gotta win it now, dog. The windows closed too fast. Tell them the windows be closing, bro.
No, another thing that we gotta take credit for is like Redskins fans, some of the dumbest. Let's start there. Some of the dumbest fans in sports. It's like this idea that you got to wait 3, 4 off seasons and that's the window. No, you get the right quarterback, and your window starts immediately when you got the right quarterback between the first 4 to 5 years where you don't have to pay the Bama,
Mhm.
like real bread. And so the fact that this Bama is the greatest rookie of all time just accelerates that window. This offseason about to be like a Dan Snyder offseason. Not in
That
a bad way, but in a way where you got the bread, you got to go spend it, you got to try to win this year. And I think mistakes they've made in the past is not being good enough to try to win this year or not having a quarterback to go
mhm.
win this year. And they putting everything else together and don't have a quarterback to even have a chance to win. I think it's clear to everybody that they got the quarterback. He might be the second best quarterback in the league. He's right now the best, playing the best quarterback of anybody in the playoffs. Like these Bama's
That's
gonna
a
load
fact.
up in the offseason. They're gonna go get corners, O linemen, D linemen,
No, and they probably be able
receivers.
to do a bargain because Bama's gonna want to be here, bro.
They want to be
They
here.
they they definitely built a culture where there's a lot of excitement around the building. You see them dapping up in the locker room. You see magic in the drink. You see like Doug. What they got Bama's back outside, bro. We ain't seen. They got Joe Gibbs back there drink. He looks size. Like his drink is
The culture is Jayden Daniels. Like all of this only works because he's there. Like
that's a
if they
fact.
drafted Drake May, if they
Anybody,
drafted
no,
Bo
we
Nix, if they drafted Caleb Williams, this would not be happening. So like we could talk about culture and talk about
yeah,
this
that's a
works because
fact.
Jaden's here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. No, the Bama throw, he makes every throw, bro. The Bama arm is a cannon. He can put the joint, he can put touch on it. He can zip the joint in. Swing screen. That Bama did a swing screen, dog. That's all one motion. He caught the joint and threw the joint at the same motion. That's bro. Hey, we got one. Erd. Now the question is, I'm already at a place where if they do nothing else, dog, they've done enough. If they do nothing else, they've done enough. But you playing with house money.
Dog,
Nobody expected you to be here. Like
we gotta
literally,
stop, dog. We gotta stop, dog. We not playing with house money. What you mean? Other people expectations isn't the bar for success.
no. What I'm saying is house money is that like you're one game away from the Super Bowl, right? Nobody expected you to be here. So like if you lose, nobody's going it ain't gonna be no big thing. Like I mean, people will be upset, but it ain't gonna be like, oh, y'all Bama's. It ain't
So,
like the Lions. It ain't the situation like the Lions. Like people feel optimistic about our future. Like, oh, we just retool and we be right back here. But we know football don't work that way. Like
but what
you,
also
you
doesn't
this
work
is
that
the
way.
opportunity you gotta take.
Yeah, but like the whole playing with house, like you're not an underdog anymore. Like y'all just got to stop that. Get out of this
You
30
don't think
years
they are
bitter,
underdog?
bitter,
I
battered
guarantee.
woman.
Hold on. Time out. They gonna be an underdog, dog. They
No,
gonna be
I'm not talking about the literal football game. I'm talking about the
okay,
football
okay,
team at this point is not an underdog. They whooped the
okay,
number one seed with the best record in the league. Like niggas got to stop. Like
okay,
you're not the battered what? Like niggas got to stop. You're not the homeless poor kid no more. Just stop. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You're one of those teams now. Like that's
okay.
just what it is. You got to approach it
All
differently from a fan base, from a coaching standpoint, from players. You got to expect to win the way they did when they went in there and thrashed the Lions. Like they didn't just go in there and beat like Baker or beat some Joe
nah,
Blow team. Like
nah.
they thrashed a team that everybody was slobbering saying this day year at
Yeah,
home in a
that's.
loud dome. Put 41 on these Bama. So niggas just got to stop.
You don't think the underdogs piece went into them being able to like went like
Not anymore. No, I think they
okay,
believe
all
they're better than everybody else.
right,
I
okay,
believe
all
they
right.
think they threat. Like you don't go put 41 on Bama as an underdog. You sneak and get a win last minute, like
Yeah. Okay, okay,
21
all
to
right, yeah.
17.
They went in
No,
here.
40. They mud hole
They
these
had a
Bama.
Timbo. They had a
They
Timbo
stomped them out.
mud hole. Let's get it.
And you know the way confidence works. You've been in a situation
Yeah,
where people might not think you
yeah.
good, but you
Like
playing a Bama.
especially
You
like
like, I know I'm better than this Bama. How he starting over me? And you cooking
no,
Bama's in practice. We heard these stories. So
yeah,
what
dog.
other people think has nothing to do with how you perform on the field. Has zero to do with it. And now it might when it comes to like Lamar or certain teams and like the nerves of
Mhm.
expectations being a burden on Bama's. But at
Yeah.
this point, like it can't hurt you that people don't not
Mhm.
expecting you to win. And at this point, I think people expect you to win. It's gonna be people because you always got the skips and people who like to be contrarians that's gonna pick the skins over the Eagles.
Yeah, yeah, dog.
especially the
Yeah,
way the Eagles playing now, and the passing game is kind of trash. So it's like it's going to
yeah,
be, it might
real
be
stuff.
50-50. Now Vegas not going to see it that way, but it's going to be 50-50 amongst, like, I think, the media about who's going to win this game
Uh-huh. Yeah, dog. We in the NFC championship game. I can't believe it,
with a
bro.
chance to win, a real chance to win.
Real shit.
I've been trying to
Dog.
avoid these Bama's all year because, like, this is the one, the
Yeah,
matchup is just a
the
bad matchup.
matchup is a
I've
bad
been saying
matchup,
it since the beginning,
they
but
got an elite running back. They got Jahmyr Gibbs, elite running back like Jahmyr Gibbs, and they got elite quarterback. Like Jalen Hurts to me is elite because he can do more than what Goff can do, or some of these or Baker can do. Like, he Batman had a 40-yard run yesterday, dog.
because
So it's like,
they got a slow defense that plays out of position a lot of times on the D
mhm,
line. So you see these big chunk runs
mhm,
against Washington, and I think because they're struggling in the passing game, Philly going to lean extra heavy into the run and
yeah,
putting Jalen Hurts on the move to take advantage of the defensive line being slow and older linebackers. So,
yeah,
but they just got to, like, stick to the thing. Like,
yeah.
Jaden got to go get buckets, put the
BJ,
ball in his hand,
he gotta
not be
be big.
raw.
Yeah, yeah, dog.
He could go
Now,
throw 4 picks and I'd be fine with it. He could throw 40 times 4 picks. I could live with that. I can't live with this Bama having 25 pass attempts and B Rob having 21 carries and then you lose. Like, I can't live with that.
mm-mm. Yeah, I think you definitely have to move the football. I think that with the success they've been having, dog, the Washington Command, like I would hate to be a defensive coordinator against the Washington Commanders, though, because as of late, what they've been able to do, dog, they've opened up everything. Diami starting to catch passes now. You in trouble. You still got Zacchaeus. If you forget about him, he can be problematic. Eckler's coming out the backfield. Like, they've been able to get people involved, like Ertz, good hands catches and stuff. Like, bro, he can't move nothing but
He's so slow.
a block of sand. But hey, hands is surefire. And like real talk, I would just say as we come later into the year, like Bama's have started to catch the football. Like, it's just been more consistent catching the passes. I mean, Diami did have a drop, but generally, like Bama's have been catching the football. So um we got a chance, bro. What would you put the chances at versus Philly?
I still think it's a terrible matchup.
Okay.
Um, but I think Philly's coaches are as bad as Washington coaches can be in moments. So that'll
Okay.
be a wash.
Yeah.
And the passing game is struggling. So, like,
Mhm.
I might get Washington 55-45 um, advantage in this game because of momentum, because of where things are.
55%.
55%.
Oh, no, Aaron. If they go into the Super Bowl, are we going to New Orleans?
I'm going for sure. I'm for sure going because you don't know if you're gonna get this. Like, even if you go back to 2012, everybody just knew, oh, we got 10 years of this. Like, we're gonna have a chance.
That's what I'm
One
saying,
thing
bro.
go wrong, and
It's
the
over.
window is shut. So you can't even, like, say, oh, this team is young, it's promising, it's guaranteed to be this, and this in the future. You
Ain't
got to
no
go win it now.
guarantees, bro.
So if these
Ain't no
Bama's
guarantees.
lock up a Super Bowl appearance, I'm gonna be front row at the 50-yard line. I don't care how much the tickets cost.
Bro, that joint is crazy, bro. That we talking about the Washington
Bama made
Commanders.
sense.
Bama's coming out with gear. I ain't seen We Are One. I ain't seen Madness in 30 years. These Bama's got new jackets and everything.
You got to.
Bama, Jayden can stop crime, dog. They write a crime bill for him, dog. He could just go on that radio. Hey, put the guns down. Violence need to cease in the city. Bama ain't doing nothing, Ern. Am I lying? Dog, this Bama got the key. He the key, bro. I never felt this much belief in a team, but I'm just like believing, bro. They can do it. The last the last game, I was concerned about their ability to be able to stop the Detroit Lions. They really didn't
You
stop
don't
the
have
Detroit
to.
Lions.
Yeah.
They just mitigated, like letting them run rampant. So they stopped them enough. They got turnovers. They got 5
Turnovers is key.
turnovers,
Yeah.
though. If
3
you
of them from Goff.
opportunistic like that, that joint just changes the complexity of a game because turnovers like those are big. You think about the game yesterday with the Eagles and Bowman, the turnovers, the drink that kind of uh turn the tide. The Bills and
Ravens, same
Ravens
thing.
drink. The
Watch
turnovers
how it
drink.
go.
Just yeah, like the fact that like we can come into the game, Jayden can make sure that he takes care of the football and like not putting it in harm's way. I mean, which speaks to his maturity level and just being able to kind of manage situations and knowing when to get out of bounds, knowing when to get down, putting the ball in only a place where your receiver can catch the drain, not like just being careless, no buffle snaps or where the joint hits you and you're not ready for it and you just kind of drop. Like none of that, dog. That's to me, that's impressive because we so accustomed to like a snap, like we dribble on the ground back to the quarterback. He got to scurry on the ground, and then it's not even his fault. They kind of did it with the fourth down with Mariota, like try to do the little trick pitch
Terrible
play
play
joint.
call.
Like it
Terrible
was just
play
a
call.
bad play call. But that's the type of stuff that we accustomed to seeing. And like to only have that be, and it was a fourth down, and it was like, all right, we're not doing that no more. And then you could see that they could move the football, and then they just put it in Jayden's hands. Like I'm okay with that. I do think that the Eagles present a different problem than like the Lions, from a matchup standpoint. Defensively, they present a different problem. Jalen Carter is a monster. Them against our O line, like I just, Cosme, he hurt. So it's gonna be like this ain't gonna be no walk in the park for sure. I don't foresee them like just going out here and mud holing the Eagles, but I do think that if they're able to get a lead, against the Eagles, I don't see the Eagles as being this big comeback team. Like they don't present to me like this team that if they get down 3 scores or 2 scores, like they just gonna come just drive up and down the field. Like they have moments of when they like kind of low. I mean, yesterday's game was indicative of how they generally play. Like the Rams could have had opportunities to beat them, though. The Rams had opportunities. They squandered their opportunities. They had a fumble. They had, it's just a couple plays where they had to play downfield and the dude just dropped it or was just out of reach. And, they a couple 3-and-outs by the Eagles where they just didn't score and do anything or had to take a field. Like, you're going to have opportunities. You just have to capitalize. So, you know, I shout credit to Cliff. He done listen to the show. He got the formula. Just stick with it. You don't have to change it up or be exact. Like, just stick with it. Take the ball out of B Rob's hands, put it in Jayden's hands, and then live with the outcome. Shout out Dan Quinn, dog. He ain't the greatest X's and O's guy, but dog, as a people person, they love this
99.
Bama, dog. They love this Bama, dog. I never seen, bro. They had KD in the locker room, dog. They had Bama. Donnell Rollins was back there. Like this is the team. Like they have an awareness of like how we could keep our players engaged and galvanized to win it. Like we got to make it a fun atmosphere. We got to make it to where Bama's is happy about winning. Like and
It's
it's
only
no.
fun when you win, though.
It is only fun when you win. But the thing is though, dog, they on a streak. It's like,
You
bro,
still in
like
disbelief, like it's not supposed to happen. But we talk
not
about
not
football is
this.
simple.
It is simple.
When you do the small, like when you do the simple stuff right, the important stuff right, you win. Period. When you get the right quarterback, more often than not, you win. Like
That's a fact.
that's the star on the Christmas tree. We keep pointing to everything else and giving everything credit, which these people do deserve some credit for not effing it up.
Mhm.
But when it come down to it,
Dog, because Aaron, come on, let's be honest. Bama's be messing up situations with good
they
quarterbacks
do,
too.
but they not doing it here. So we giving Bama's extra credit for not being an f up. Like we giving Bama's credit for taking care of their kids. That they like. I think this is the point that we at. Like we do, like they do get some
You're
credit.
right.
You know
You're
what I mean?
right. You're
But
right.
the main thing is the main thing, and the main thing was don't listen to these redneck backwood Washington
Okay.
fans and take Drake May. They had everybody convinced that that was the pick, and that's who you ain't heard nothing from them this whole time.
Nothing. Craig Hoffman gonna get on the radio and be like, I mean, if it's me, I think you can't go wrong either way. You could go Drake May or Jayden Daniels. They're both the
No,
stop it.
no, you
Stop
got once in a generation, even more than once in a the history of the league type rookie coming into this team. So it's like, dog, Bama just got to realize that not winning with Ron Rivera at the end of the year, trying to get useless wins that they normally would get, and losing those games to get a number 2 pick. Because remember, they switched with the Cardinals and somebody else
They
based on
try
that
to put in
loss,
another. They try to put in another quarterback. They
wh-
try.
where they typically Bama's will be rooting for a useless win and then not have like all of this kind of stuff that Bama's been bitching about for 5, 10
Yeah,
years.
because if you get pick 3, you don't get Jayden.
Just like the Giants, just like the Raiders this year, like you take yourself out of contention to be able to make that pick
Yeah,
by getting useless losses.
dog. We told Bama's dog who was the one. Did the film breakdown and everything. Go back to the archive. I broke down Drake May and then I broke down Jayden Daniels. And I told you which one was better. And I told you which one you could not pick. Because if you pick, then you'll be firing your coach in 3 years. And they made the right decision. They listened to the real QB evaluators, the QB whispers. No, we got one, Aaron. We got one. It's amazing feeling, bro. I can watch. I can wait to get outside. No, I can't wait to go off this spring, bro. I'm gonna have this drink. I'm out there just like that. Aaron, if they get to the Super Bowl, can they win it? Of course they can.
I think the Eagles are a tougher matchup for them than either of the AFC teams. The only caveat being Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
But I think top to bottom, talent wise, the Eagles pose a bigger threat than anything that the other teams had. Josh Allen had 140 yards yesterday. If
Yeah,
he played Jaden and get 140 yards, he taking the L.
yeah, yeah. That's not enough.
It ain't
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, that's not enough. That joint. I mean, listen, that's gonna be a good. If the dog, I think they might be writing the NFL script right now. They probably like, hey, nah, we
They
got to put
seeing
this.
the ratings.
They got to put this young man in there
They're like,
because
hold
you
on, this
put you
rating
put
straight.
you put Jaden versus Mahomes or Allen. That joint Raiders gonna do numbers.
I
Aaron.
think more the Bills are still the Bills. Like, I get it, it's cute, but the Bills are the Bills. Mahomes versus Jaden, that could start like the next because they keep trying to pose these people to oppose
Yeah,
Mahomes to
yeah.
be like that Brady Manning
Join the
kind of thing.
magic. Yeah.
Nobody stands
Join
up
the
to that
bird
the
type.
way Jayden Daniels could in the NFC. And like
Yeah,
had these Bama's going back and forth for the next how long Mahomes got left? At least 5 to 10 years.
yeah, yeah. That yeah. Yeah.
That's the right script.
That's
Forget all these other jokers. They tried Joe Burrow, that
hey,
ain't work. They trying to force Josh Allen, but this is Buffalo and he got 140 yards. And I know everybody
hey, look,
loves
look, look,
the
look,
tush
look.
push when he does it. So it's just like stop.
Hey, hey,
They ain't got nothing like 5 in the league.
skins, lock them in. Lock them in. We winning it. We got the league. We got the league endorsement, Ern. They done stamped this behind the
Yeah, the
scenes.
league
I
champ.
know.
They
I
seeing those
know it.
rates behind the scenes like, hold on, like we didn't know this was possible. These Bama's was 4-12 and they already getting us 30 million ratings. Like, nah.
Hey, dog. It's it, dog. It's the new darling of the season. It's the new LeBron, dog. It's the new Carmelo.
I think it's better than LeBron because like there are a lot of people that didn't like LeBron. And
Mhm,
LeBron used to like say things and do things to rub people the wrong way. Jaden
mhm,
doesn't do any of that. He says all the right things. He stay out the way. Like you don't see this Bama calling himself like King Jaden. No, like it's just none of
mhm.
the stuff that kind of rubs a lot of
Yeah,
like Joe
yeah,
blows the wrong way.
yeah. None of it.
He
Yeah,
not he doesn't pass the blame when stuff doesn't go his way. I mean, stuff mostly be going his way, but at the same time, he's
mhm,
not passing the buck when stuff doesn't go the way it's supposed to go. So it's like it's so much harder for Bama's to dislike him. I haven't heard one person say they dislike him. Even Dallas fans hit me like, "Dog, y'all got one like that Bama special." Like people cannot
yeah,
hate on this Bama.
yeah, yeah. He different, bro.
Now,
He
knock
different.
on wood, like Longs don't know wild videos come out or allegations or
No,
DMs.
the back, because LeBron, like, hey, listen, hey, just stay in the house, bro. You got
Stay in
2
the
weeks,
house.
though. After you get the chip, you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care if you out here with the freak bodies and running the strip. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Just get us one, bro. Just get us one. Dog, this baby erased 30 years of dysfunction, dog, in one season. Dog, this baby is the Moses of the NFL, dog. This baby that took us out of Egypt, dog, out of slavery and shackles, bro. Bro, taking us to the promised land, bro. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Oh man, I can't believe it, Aaron. I can't believe it. Washington at Philly. They got Philly favorite -5.5. Lock that up. Go ahead, lock that in right now. They're not winning by more than 5.5 points if they want. Go ahead, hit Washington right now. Why the spread is 5.5. That spread seemed funny to me. We both agree. You taking Washington? I'm taking Washington.
I'm taking Washington.
All right. Buffalo Bills at Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are favorite -1.5. I know people talking about the referees be helping them and all
They
like
do.
that. They do.
But the refs was helping the Bills yesterday, so
they were
it's gonna
no.
be a wash.
First of all, the stuff they was doing for the Bills yesterday was egregious, bro. It was egregious. I ain't even gonna hold you. There was some tons of penalties not called. And I mean, I know they want the Golden Boy, they want Josh Allen to be like, but come on, bro. It's just overtly obvious that what they doing out there. So yeah. Bills, Mahomes. I'm going with Pat Mahomes, dog. I'm going with Kansas City. Who you going with?
Do we even have to have this conversation? Anybody picking against the Chiefs? Ain't nobody in their right mind. That's not to say the Bills can't win the game, but ain't nobody picking against the Chiefs.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Shout out Lake Lewis Jr. He was one who was on the Jayden train early. That man was like, yeah, nah, this dude, he's special. He could do it, blah, blah, blah. But outside of him, everybody else, they trying to, Dan Orlovsky, all these Bama's trying to come back. Oh, yeah, I knew Jayden, blah, blah. Their Bama's was saying Drake May too. So I just stop it. Stop it. We the only Bama's who say, matter of fact, I'm the only person who said Drake May was a bust.
No, you not. What
Who
you
else?
mean?
I mean, you said it too, but I'm just saying, like, I'm saying like
the
here,
only
like,
platforms. Yeah.
we the only platform
Oh,
that
I'm about
said
to say,
Drake
no,
May.
I was not
No,
slipping
no,
on
no, no,
Drake
no,
May.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we the only platform that said Drake May was a
We said
bust.
he wasn't ready to play at the beginning of the year. Clearly,
Yeah,
that he needed more time than any of the other quarterbacks in the draft.
Yeah, nah, in fact. And they got a video that says Drake May is a bust, and they got Drake May face and it say bust on the show. So go check that out if you don't believe us. But yeah, man, hey, we here, bro. We here. Log it in. Where we watching the game at next week, dog? I'm psyched. Where the game
It
at?
might be good luck to watch it at the same place. Because
Go
they block
back
reservations. They block reservations online.
already?
You gotta text or email this joint to get a reservation there for the game. And they
No,
ain't
first of
text
all,
me
them
back.
Bama's made so much
They
money
caked up.
last. They caked up, and the service is trash in that joint. Sports social, yes, your service is trash. You need to work on it. I mean, you can hire me, and I can help your customer service be top notch. But y'all, the way y'all move is bad. You just the only thing you got is the prime location and the TVs and the setup. It's just money for
Yeah,
sports.
because there's
But
nothing like that over there.
yeah.
We gotta go ahead and put our own joint together, though.
What you mean?
A sports bar, dog, where Bama's could watch the games where you get the sound. It's not focused
Oh,
on all the foolishness. It ain't gonna be house music and
put the bad
country
youngins
music
in the
playing.
joint, sir, at service.
TV's in the right place, the right menu.
No, let's do it, dog.
Oh, the joint be
Screw
cracking.
the houses. Let's go and buy a business drink, and then we can make it happen, bro. I'll quit my job for that,
OSS.
dog. I know.
No, you go.
I
What you gonna be back
know.
there cooking wings?
Nah. We hire
Qatar
cooks.
ain't going for that.
No. But I'll be like a day-to-day
Oh,
manager
general
for the
manager.
train.
So, yeah.
Yeah, easy, bro. Yeah, I mean easy. I worked in the restaurant business enough, and you know, the restaurant business is tough though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like that joint is tough. But once you figure it out,
If the youngins is tough, then Bama's gonna come.
dog, you're gonna get bread, bro. Them Babbas made how much money you think they made
That night,
Saturday night? 30K?
probably more than that. I'd say 50K.
How much you think they made off the door alone?
Oh, I don't know because I ain't paid to get in.
Neither did I. But I'm just saying, they probably made. I seen a dog. Everybody was like, "Yeah, give me get $10, $10 a head." Let's say, let's say 150 people was in there that just like that paid $10. How much is $150? 150 times 10.
1500.
What's that? 1,500. So they made about 3K off the door probably. So they had to make like they made bread
The
though.
Drakes, because Bama's was so sized, they was stomping them. I know the bar probably made the bar probably made 30 to 50K alone.
Yeah, 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 and having to like kind of manage people in and out and like yeah, bro, that drink, yeah. We could talk about it. We can throw some ideas out there and see if it makes sense. Try to make it happen. I'm with it though. I quit.
The key
I
is the
quit for that.
location and the youngins.
Yeah, yeah. If the location is right, the venue is right, you can get the right setup, dog. You can cake. You can cake. I mean, call like long as people out spending money, like it's the location, dog. Because I feel like some places, locations and stuff be like society
Outrageous.
proof. Like, yeah, like it
Yeah.
don't matter what's going on. Like people still gonna be going out and still be because when COVID hit, restaurants took a major hit, dog. That drink, you know what I'm saying? The business is very much predicated on people being out. You know what I'm saying? So when everything is good and people are feeling good and the weather is nice, like people are out there spending money. So, it's just you gotta figure out how to do it. But it may be some bread there, dog. It may be some bread there.
I just want a place where Bama's could go watch the game. The food is straight, the service is good, and the TV's in the right place with the sound playing, so you feel like you watching the game at home. It's like everywhere you
That's
go,
so simple,
they
dog.
want to focus so much on all this other auxiliary stuff. And it's like it's like dog. Bama's want to hear even the post game stuff. Like, don't turn the
Yeah.
music on. We want to hear them. We want to hear them slurping Jayden in the skins. But they want to go right to the house. So it's like, dog, it's just little stuff like that.
I'm like, dog, come on, bro.
It's little
Music
stuff
during the
like that.
commercials and all like that. Like, I mean, I get it, bro. I get it, but it just you got a DJ and everything. It's like, yeah,
And
that's
that's
just
fine.
that's
But dog, like like the focus should be the game. I could see
Mhm.
if it was two teams playing. This is the local team playing. Like
They got
Bama should be
hockey
able
on
to
one of the
hear the
TVs and
analysis and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff. Like I just don't think some of the stuff that people focus on in sports bars adds any value to watching
yeah,
games.
yeah. Nah, agree. Yeah, nah, I'm with you 100%. Yeah, and the thing is, you have enough events where you can like, you got March Madness coming, you got the Masters, like it's different events you can kind of like,
I have a
you
bunch
know,
of sofas and coffee tables. Like Bama's eating like they at the crib. Like none of these high chairs and all. Dog, the joke would be completely different. Like literally feel like you watching the game at home. It's just gonna be bad young and serving the food and bigger TVs. That's it.
Yo, that sound like what's the strip club in Atlanta, dog?
I don't know. I don't be a strip club.
Dog, yeah, they just have fire wings, dog. Fire wings and good entertainment. It would be good money. Uh, yeah. Tasha, I'm waiting, dog. You gotta shout us out. I ain't seen nothing on the gram. You trying? Hey, give us our respect. Give us our respect. Oh, here, dog. We need one more year, Cliff Kingsbury. Then he can leave and go wherever, dog. Because then Jayden gonna be the savant, calling his own offense. Bama be doing his own thing. He already almost there.
Yeah, I don't want
One
him to
more
have to
year.
learn the second offense. So even if Cliff does leave, they're gonna have to find somebody in house
Yeah,
to run the same offense so that Jaden
yeah.
isn't like
Just let
learning a
him
new
do. Yeah,
he
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah,
perfect
yeah,
it and fine
yeah.
tuning this offseason.
That's it, bro. That's it. That's
And
it.
they
I don't
can't
think
be
he gonna
like
be.
I don't think Cliff has a great feel for the game at times, or like necessarily
I think,
understands play calling in certain moments. I think Jayden is just so like that that like he just makes up for a lot of stuff.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think there'll be a huge fall off as far as the play calling piece of it. Now, how he handles players, how he handles install, I don't know anything about that. Maybe he's like
Mhm,
99 on all of that other stuff. It's just that
mhm,
the
mhm.
in game play calling sometimes is like, what the F?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This wasn't this in game play calling wasn't bad. It
It wasn't
wasn't bad.
terrible. This is one of his
Yeah.
better,
This one
better.
is better. Like, and I like if he gonna get better as we get closer to the like, then do so be it, yeah. But I thought he came out the gate smoking with the
Yeah.
play calling and stuff like that, and then like letting Jayden kind of. I mean, a couple of the runs, you be like, okay. Like I'm talking about the
He
keepers,
called better
but
runs this game too with B Rob. Like instead of
yeah,
trying to run so many
counters.
sweeps
He had counters
and
and he
just letting
waited.
Bama hit regular off tackle, dive type
Mhm.
running plays like inside.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
so much better than we what we've seen the last couple weeks from him, where you got B
yeah.
Rob having to do cutbacks and misdirections and all this other stuff that is just not in his wheelhouse.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah, downhill. He a downhill
That's
runner.
it.
Got to keep it downhill. Yeah, follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Go subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think as a Commanders fan. All the Commanders fan, what y'all think? We gonna beat the Eagles? Don't start talking crazy on there. But let me know what y'all think, bro. Let me know what y'all think. All right, we out.